Good morning. It's morning time here. I'm in Bulgaria and I'm just walking on this really peaceful walk to the village, and I thought I would give a little bit of update for anybody that's interested. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Our village property is just up there. Again, this is village in Bulgaria. It has a current population just a bit over 300 was what the last census came with. Used to be much bigger. But this one rambling property here, the gentleman in there, I've been over to his house before for coffee. Really nice. He was interested in selling that. I haven't seen him this time around. It was just beautiful. And let's see, this guy's really friendly. Yeah, I'll be coming back here in a little while, right here in the corner, to have coffee with an elderly lady that lives there. Turn it around. Are you looking at me now? Yep, okay. So just to kind of catch y'all up on what's going on, today is Christmas Eve, and it's going to be a peaceful day, just kind of walking around a little bit and seeing some friends and stuff. And then tomorrow's Christmas Day, and we'll be having a festive meal with some friends that invited us. I'm quite excited about that. A Christmas dinner. And then the next day, we're heading out, and we'll leave pretty early in the morning and go. If anyone's just said hi to me, I'm sorry my eyes can't see this well enough, but hi and welcome. Just doing a little documenting here. So on the 26th, we'll be heading out and making our way towards Hungary, and we'll work our way through Bulgaria and then end up in Bucharest, Romania, which isn't that far away as the crow flies, but takes a bit of time when you're traveling through with public transportation. And so it'll be a bus and a train, and I'm not sure, Ryan's got it figured out. And then in Bucharest, we're going to have to just hang out until quite the wee hours of the morning. I'm not sure just what we'll do, but it's a good sized city, and I'm sure we can find some fun. And we pack really light, so having our luggage with us is not an issue. I wrote a book about that. It's available if you want a copy. It's an ebook. But then we are going to spend that next day on the 27th making our way to Budapest as they say it, and I'm really excited about this. It's our first volunteer work trade that we've done since the pandemic began, and we had to cancel one at the very beginning of the pandemic. And just for those who don't know what happened to them, like we had been in Thailand in December of 19, and then went and spent January in Morocco. Had a wonderful visit with a young man's family that I was teaching some English to online, and we stayed right out in the rural area, then spent some time up along the coast of Morocco. Just had a fabulous time. And then from there we went to the Canary Islands to experience their version of Mardi Gras, their carnival. It's the second largest in the world. If you've not, I hadn't heard that, and I like to try to seek these out. The Canary Islands are just off the coast of Morocco, and they're part of Spain. That was an amazing, and there was just the very beginning of knowledge that this virus had started to become a very serious concern. And so we were able to have that last amazing party and enjoyment. And then we went to Spain after that. So now we're around the first week of March or so. And we were in Madrid, and that was when we had to make the decision if we're going to come back to the States or take shelter abroad. And we decided to stay abroad, and that was when we found out that our volunteer thing had canceled. And so we slid into Portugal. Then we spent 8 months, eight amazing months in Portugal. And then from there we went to Serbia and spent 3 months in Serbia, and I think after that Albania, then North Macedonia, and I think Montenegro, and from there I believe we went to Turkey, So don't get the impression that we were doing like lots of moving around through all this, because the pandemic lasted quite a while, right? So we would stay in a place for a period of time, typically a month, sometimes 2 months, and then go to the next destination. And the last 3 months we spent in Turkey, which was incredible. 3 different places in Turkey. And then we just give you a little bit of a look around the village behind me. These guys do like metal collection, and they will buy your used metal from you. You can see some more over here. I kind of like looking through what's there in case I'm interested in anything. In fact, let's take a peek. You see there's some old wood stoves here. He's got an old wheelbarrow. Wonder how much he'd charge me for that. I wouldn't mind having that. This old metal gate. Yeah, access to these cool old things is definitely part of what I love about Bulgaria. It's affordable, and if you've got some vision, you don't know what you're going to find. Those are old bed frames. Looking across here, you can see a bit more of the beauty of the village. I love it. Okay. And so then we came back to Bulgaria for a bit and checked on our place and spent, I don't remember exactly, maybe a month or so here. And then in July of last year, we went to the States. It's been a year and a half in the States, catching up with friends and family. And so, which is great. And so now we're back in Bulgaria. And as I was saying, this is the first volunteer experience we've gotten to do since post-pandemic. And this one came to us. Like in the beginning, we had to reach out to various hosts and see if we could come and volunteer for them. And now, because we've been doing this for a while, and because our profile shows what we've done and that kind of thing, opportunities come to us, which is fabulous. And when this one came through, I still wasn't feeling very hot, and my body was not predictable at all from one day to the next. I was having a lot of pain in my abdomen anyway. So I just I didn't know if I'd ever be able to get back out here in the world and do this stuff again, you know? And I decided in that moment that this sounded like too cool of an opportunity to not take advantage of, to go for it and hopefully not have to cancel. And my body would just have to come along. And so I did it. I accepted it. I'm going up a little bit of hill now. And it is a Montessori preschool, like 25 minutes or so outside of the historic part of beautiful Budapest. If you've not been there or seen pictures, take a look at it. It's one of the glorious cities of Europe. We've spent a little bit of time there in the past. I'm very excited to go back. And we'll be helping little kids with English, 3 to 5-year-olds. And they've been doing it for quite some time, so it's a very organized program, and we'll have our own little residence and everything to stay in. I think it's going to be awesome. And we made a 6-week commitment there. But what I decided to do, when we were kind of looking at it and booking things, was to give us a week wiggle room. So we were actually going to get to Budapest a week before we start. And we'll be staying at an Airbnb, like right in the historic center. It was of great value, and I can't believe the location. And I'm really excited because Budapest still has their own. I want to be sure that I'm right about this. I think they're on a different Christmas calendar than we are. But anyway, they still have Christmas markets going on, and from what I've heard, and I just think it's going to be fabulous. And then there's a lot of things happening after that are on the schedule. Behind my shoulder here, you can see some people sitting there having some coffee. Zdrasti! Are you better? Gospodino. Ne ba? Okay. I'll take a photo of me. She is one of my favorite people, this lady, but she's been feeling a little sick here lately, and I'm a bit worried about her. But you're dobre? Okay. She's usually a lot friendlier than that. You know, sometimes when you pull out the camera, people aren't so crazy about it. She lit up like a Christmas tree when we saw her when we got here, and I got the big old hug and the big old kiss on the side of the cheek. But you know, when you feel like crap, ain't nobody wants to be all that friendly. Dusty. So, yeah, so I've got some ideas too about when I'm in Budapest that maybe somebody wants to, well, I'll share them later. But they're kind of like interactive possibilities for people who want to, like, maybe come along live with me on an individual basis and tour around the Christmas markets. It might be like a little shopping opportunity that I offer. Just ideas that I'm tossing around. I can see there's some people on here. Welcome, happy to have you. I'm going to turn this around again and kind of show you a little bit more of the center of the village. They've got a clock tower over there. That's the bus stop where we catch the bus. Maybe you can see there's a little bitty coffee machine there. There's a playground. This is the village fountain. This is the community building. And those stairs right there is where they have their big festivals and dance events. And they dance out here and they bring tents and cook meat and all kinds of stuff. And they had a big, like a national dance music festival here while we were gone this last time. And then you've got the little village Christmas tree over here. You can see the sign there. Maybe it says library. There's a library in here also, and a theater and some breakout rooms, and the dance group meets there. It's cool. That gazebo is new that I see. And this is another village store. There's like 3 of them. This is one, and then there's a room over there where parties are held sometimes. That's Bulgaria. And this one at the end of the street, that white building up there is where I'm headed. We call it the Top Shop. It's where I made some of my very first friends. The lady in there is named Mel. Ryan and I, between us, we call her Mom and Pops, because it's a family-run business. And she's like one of my very first Bulgarian teachers that helps me learn names of things, and just really friendly. So that's about it. That's your little update. I was doing a lot of this for me to help me remember these details. And I'm so happy to have you along. If you do celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a most wonderful one. And I hope you enjoy whatever it is you're doing. I love all of you and I appreciate you. Take care. Bye.